There are certain questions that keep coming up time and time again about tax defaulted property auctions by people who are looking to make some extra money or even replace their income by investing in this little-known property investment strategy. In this video, I'm going to answer the top 10 questions I get asked regularly about finding tax deed auctions and whether they're right for you. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Ted Thomas, and for the past 30 years, I've been teaching ordinary people how to make six-figure incomes with tax-defaulted real estate at tax deed auctions. So let's jump in. Question number one, what are the best ways to find high-value tax-defaulted auctions? With over 3,000 plus local counties across the United States, each local county is required by law to conduct a tax-defaulted property auction to dispose of the delinquent real estate within that county. Counties conduct two different auctions. One could be a tax certificate auction, and the other could be a tax defaulted property auction. You can locate these auctions on the local county website under tax collector section of the website, although it could be listed under the tax commissioner section or could be listed under the treasurer's office. Sometimes it's even the sheriff's office section. By law, the local county must announce the tax defaulted property auction or the tax lien certificate auction in the local newspaper, which publishes the list weeks before the actual auction. While there may be other ways you can find them, those are the best ways to find these auctions. Question number two, how often are tax auctions held, and do the schedules vary by state or county? There are over 5,000 tax defaulted auctions held every year, and the 3,000 plus county governments make their own rules. The state legislature determines the time of year and specifically what months and weeks the auction may be scheduled. The properties and the auction information are continuously changing. For example, Michigan state legislature mandates auctions during June, July, and August, whereas Florida, the state mandates auctions in May and June. This allows bargain hunters, investors, plenty of notice to prepare and strategize for the next auction. Knowing there are 5,000 plus auctions available for you nationwide demonstrates there is an enormous number of auctions for you to choose from, so you can find the one that fits what you're looking for. Question number three, what easy-to-use resources are available to find properties with delinquent taxes? For savvy investors, the best place to find available tax-defaulted properties is with your very own magic map. This gives you real-time detailed information on over 100 million real estate properties across the United States. And this is only available to our students to help them find the perfect property. Until you become one of our students, there are dozens of online auction sites available. For example, Bid for Assets, GovEase.com, RealAuction.com, ZeusAuction.com. This is not a complete list. There are many more available. Question number four, how do we find the best properties to bid on in the tax auction listings? Finding the best property to bid on can mean many things to different people, and it really depends on your financial status and your experience. However, the first rule in all my trainings across books, videos, workshops, and buying tours is to use a strategy I've proven and perfected to work, and that is buy low, sell low, and do it fast. This means buy at the lowest price possible at the tax defaulted auction, then resell where the margin for profit is at least $25,000 to $50,000. This requires planning and research. You are working on the margin between the low purchase price and the selling price and attempting to make a profit. However, you must clearly be under the retail price so the property you are selling to the fixer-upper couple, wholesale buyer, or retail purchaser has room for profit. First, you choose the property. It's not wise to pay big dollars for A-listed properties, which are glamorous properties that everyone at the auction wants to buy. These properties do not fit the buy low, sell low strategy. Newcomers will overbid these properties and sometimes bid up to retail value and more. B properties are good. However, you can expect aggressive bidding. It's difficult to make a profit if you bid too high. These are sold to people who want to live in the property and they like the neighborhood, or the market is hot and the competitive buyers are paying retail. I prefer to bid on C or D parcels. I call them used and abused properties. They need paint, a little bit of work, and minor repairs. To make the maximum dollars from this sort of investment, it's best you get educated and understand how to accurately figure out the ARV, the after repair value. I've had thousands of students learn about this process in my 3-day workshops and training at buying tours. One such couple, Marcia and Sonny, took this buy low, sell low, do it fast strategy and used it to invest in a C-grade property. With some minor repairs and painting, they sold that property in less than 2 months during the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday season. By utilizing the training, they had amazing results from start to stop, over a 200% profit in less than 60 days. These types of C and D properties are what I teach my bargain hunters to look for. My students have a high success rate. My point is this: these C and D grade properties have large profit potential and a huge market demand. Question number 5. How do you know you're looking at the right auction? You'll know you're in the right section if you're at the county website and you're researching tax defaulted property and not foreclosures, which usually referred to as bank repossessions. A call to the county tax office will also confirm you're looking in the right area. Question number 6. What is the risk of not finding the right auction? There's little or no risk when you attend and learn from one of our free research trainings to get started with tax deeds. Mortgage and deed of trust foreclosures are bank auctions which have starting bids on the still owed delinquent mortgage, which could easily be 70 or 80% of the value. Compare that with tax defaulted auctions held by the county with starting bids of close to the back taxes, 10, 20 cents on the dollar. With tax defaulted property, your starting bid at the auction is 70 or even 80% below the tax assessed property value. Get the wrong auction and it could cost you a pretty penny. Question number 7. What important, vital information should you gather about an auction before deciding to participate? The information you need regarding an upcoming auction is free to the public and listed on the website in different sections and published in the newspaper. The vital information which a buyer needs is the location of the property, the starting bid, the property's physical condition, the property title information, including liens, and let's not forget the neighborhood. You also want to know what it takes to register for the auction, as well as the rules around payment for the property once you win at the auction. Each county will have different rules. If you have seen one set of rules on one county website, do not expect the rules to be the same on another county website. Question number 8. How do I know the tax defaulted auction is right for me? I'm not sure it is right for you. Investing in tax defaulted property requires concentrated work and research. If you're willing to put in the work and get yourself educated, and you are a bargain hunter, then this business could be right for you. Just like any investment, we have no control of the retail market. The value of the retail market can go down as well as up. And this is why we train you to look for the right property which you can sell below market price. Like everything of value, it takes time and effort. If you're willing to put in the work, then we can help. I didn't say it was easy. If you want easy, you should get a job. Question number 9. Are there benefits of subscribing to newsletters or alerts from county tax offices or auction sites? A massive industry of information has been created in the last 30 years about and around the subject of tax defaulted property auctions and the rules and the schedules for auctions and general how-to information. This information usually costs small amounts of money, and dozens of publishers are promoting their information as the best and the latest. Unfortunately, that isn't true. If you were to subscribe to any alerts, make sure they are directly from the auctioneer website or the local county. By law, the county is mandated to send you the correct information, so they are the best source for alerts and notices. Question number 10. What resources are available to become a savvy tax defaulted property auction winner and make smart high returns on my investments? For 30 years, I've been in the business of guiding, teaching beginners, newcomers, and sophisticated investors about how to buy tax lien certificates and how to buy tax defaulted properties at auctions and then sell for a handsome profit. You will accelerate your learning and make much less mistakes if you employ an experienced coach who has successfully navigated the jungle of tax defaulted properties and has the experience of buying at auction and then selling the property and generating a profit. For decades, I have employed my student investors as coaches. As newly minted coaches, using research, they have continuously navigated the minefield of tax defaulted real estate successfully. They share that knowledge and expertise with my beginner students and sophisticated investors, so they also become savvy tax deed buyers. We ask our most successful investors to become coaches. We only hire and utilize coaches who have done actual deals. If you like to help people be successful, you can apply to be a coach. Another major question I get asked is, what's the difference between a tax deed and a tax lien? While both are available at auctions for small dollar investments, they are different and give you an enormous return on your investment. To find out exactly what they are and how much you can make from them, click on the video on your screen now, or by clicking the link in the description below.